statistics,
Right.
But doesn't it also depend on who's measuring and what they're measuring?
Absolutely.
And that's the
that's
problem.
your point.
That's my
You know,
point.
the problem is
My
who's-
point is that go back to the Great Depression. What happened? Our capital markets dried up. Nobody would put one penny in. So what happened? We have an SEC. We have laws that say when you put money in, we now know what happens to it. I think we're at the point with government spending. No one trusts government.
That's true.
No one trusts government.
Yeah.
So
But-
when
we just keep spending and
Yeah.
spending and
But the problems with replication are that when you take a model that's been successful and you try to implement it in another location with different conditions,
Right.
then it's really, and then it doesn't work,
Right.
right? So there's a lot of issues around replication.
Absolutely.
So just because it works in one place doesn't mean it's actually going to transfer into another location or situation.
Well, you know what? Not every program. I live in New Haven. New Haven's got to go.
Yep.
But people don't. Government doesn't work that way. It has to, and it will.
yeah,
It'll just take a
it's a
while.
one-size-fits-all model or not at all.
Right.
Well, and that speaks to it really should be locally driven. You should
That's
know
right.
your own needs more than what a larger government
Right.
program.
Right.
But I agree that the preponderance would be great if it was
The reason
local.
there are so many players in New York in order to do a real estate transaction, from the smallest little house to the biggest, mega conglomeration, is because everybody's getting a piece of the pie, and you're never going to change it because nobody's is going to want to give up their little piece of the pie, and it is the most inefficient, archaic system that we have out
But
there.
the transaction
Well,
is based on this person,
Absolutely.
and there's too many
And
people.
how much money can you make off of that person?
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
And now Mary's objecting to the.
And she's not getting the piece.
Kevin and Aunt Mary are right now both objecting. Governments have a longer runway within
Right.
which to screw up and borrow funds. But companies don't always use funds efficiently. And eventually the money, it'll hit the fan and they have to make
Absolutely.
an adjustment. So if all of this information is available and you fundamentally believe, which you said and I agree with you, we can solve these problems.
Right.
We really
You're
can.
scared to death of privatization. All a social impact bond program is, some really rich guy from Silicon Valley wants to put $1 million in to a program to help some guy from the South Bronx get a job. That's all he wants to do. But you've got all these crazy guys who live in these. That's the real impediment.
That's the real impediment.
That's it. There's other things that happen, but that's the real.
Fundamentally believe, which you said and I agree with you, we can solve these problems.
Right.
We really can solve these problems.